Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sport. Well, both of these teams are known for their scoring, Clark.
For sure, and we could actually just unplug the shot clock. Come on now. There's not going to be anywhere close to a shot clock violation in this one. This one's going to be entertaining and fun for all of us.
And a few games ago, we talked about MP's desire to be seen as a highly competitive team on the road this season. This is MP's mantra right now.
And MP and his team have to be feeling great about how they've played on the road lately. They've handled business and proven they aren't intimidated by any team's fan base. We will see if they can continue being successful away from home.
So here's the Clippers starting group. Harden and Powell, their backcourt. Amir Coffey out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's King in at the 5 down low. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
Here's Maxey. Against Brooklyn, he was really on his game. Just 4 to shoot. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. The Sixers again can't hit. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. To no one's surprise, their focus defensively is on containing Kawhi Leonard. Coach said Kawhi is a terrific decision maker and always manages to play the game at his pace, so we need to get into him, apply some pressure, and try to make him uncomfortable. History shows that will not be an easy task for you.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Smooth and consistent. That's how I describe George's three-point shooting.
Leonard on the wing. Pass to King. Over Drummond. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. King's got his second bucket on the night. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard. But Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Back to Harden. Drops in the layup for 2.
Harden, so smart. Really good at finding ways to capitalize inside.
Maxey passes to Gordon. George outside. Here's Martin. Offline with a 3. The Clippers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Harden with a screen on Maxey. Outside Harden. Takes a 3. Drills it from deep. Harden's got 5 now.
You know, he does so many things well, James Harden. It's easy to forget that he's top 3 all time in most three-pointers made.
Maxey passes to George. And he drops that one in.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's King. Coming off 41 points last game out. Three-pointer, Harden. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Drummond. And King pulls it down. On offense, here are the Clippers. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Harden with a screen on Maxey. Leonard outside. Jacks up a three. Rebound by Philadelphia. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Harden with a screen on Drummond. Left side, Harden. Pass to Coffey. 4-3. Gets the three to fall.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
76ers trail by 10. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Ivica Zubac's checked in for Leonard. Jones comes in for Coffey. Man, he's checked in for Powell. And it's Porter Jr. in for Harden. Now here's Lowry. Coming off a 12-point game. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. Shot clock at 6. Here's Yabusele. The three is up. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Kings got 7 rebounds in the game. The turnaround jumper, and the Clippers again with a bucket.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
The three, George. The Sixers with another miss. Here's King. Fires the three. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Assisted by.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Clippers?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. Kevin Porter is out there with Terrence Mann. Then there's Ivica Zubac. Then there's Derrick Jones. And it's King in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
One thing that always stands out, Clark, the way Derrick Jones Jr. can levitate off the floor.
Yeah, he's got tremendous bounce. And you're right, he can just suspend himself in the air, which is unique. And it allows him to be an excellent defender because he can be 5 feet away from a guy and still bother him with his bounce and his length. And he's also become a pretty good corner pocket three-point shooter, too.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning. That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night."
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie. Here's Maxey. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Maxey's got his second basket.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And it's King missing. 76ers trail by 18. Outside Maxey. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. The three ball. And King pulls it down. King's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Mann. Up and over Lowry. Mann misses.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Smart move going to Lowry, a talented shooter who doesn't hesitate on his shots.
Jones with the ball. Here's King. Launches it. The rebound by Maxey. And then the front end of the back-to-back. What's important?
The BA, most coaches treat this one like a regular game. Try to win. Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
Shoots from 14. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Batum is checked in for Zubats. Leonard comes in for Jones. Norman Powell, he's checked in for Mann. And it's Harden in for Porter Jr. Left side, Harden. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's King. 15 points in the game. Tries it from 16. Harden can't hit.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's George. And it comes off the front of the rim. Los Angeles leading by 19. Here's King. Left side, Harden. Leonard outside. There's the three. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Claude getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here. So it's the Los Angeles Clippers. A huge 24-point lead for them. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks,
The young guys are playing well, but it's the long season. There's something called the rookie wall.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Los Angeles Clippers. That does it for halftime.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. Well, the Sixers this summer signing Paul George to create a star trio. Along with the great value signings around the edges, Philly is widely regarded as one of the league's most improved rosters. And guys, this team is poised to compete with the league's best. They have a big three, and they have a real chance now to win a championship.
No doubt about it. Appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. George and Martin looking to produce at the forward spots. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Eric Gordon. And it's Drummond in at the 5. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Here's King. Drummond defending. Here's King. 15 points in the game. And Harden with the slam.
You see it less often, but make no mistake now, given the opportunity, the beard can still throw it down on your head.
For 3, Maxey. Here's Drummond. Oh, and the dunk by Drummond.
Wow, Andre Drummond getting fancy, firing his team up with that monster throwdown.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. King, the pass to Harden. Sinks it from distance. Harden's got 17 points.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Martin outside. And he drives in. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers. For the Clippers, Ivica Zubac's checked in for King. And it's...
Substitution on the court.
The Clippers have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. The fadeaway. King gets the bucket. 17 points in the game.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Here's George. And King pulls it down. King's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Lowry against Porter. Pass to George. The fader. The shot no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. It hasn't taken them two. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man.
Substitution on the court.
.23 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Back to Oubre. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Here's King. Takes the three. On target from range.
That was just an awful decision. I mean, you have to keep the clock moving. There's no reason to foul there.
Yeah, inexcusable. I mean, he's got to know not to take any chances there. That's just a terrible foul.
And he can't hit the second. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was an enemy tip.
You earned that one. They talk the talk, but you walk the walk. They call this place the phone booth. So dial up a dump. Showtime, MP. True ballers. Oh.
Please text the word Wizards along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond and address your concern immediately. And fans, we have a special giveaway taking place at our next Wizards home game. The first 10,000 fans will be given their very own Wizards t-shirt. fans, join us at our Power Promotional Game at
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K. All right, Greg, here we are on the day before Thanksgiving, a very special time of the year. Any favorite Thanksgiving traditions or foods for you or your family?
Oh, Kevin, I'm a sweet potato pie lover, but I tell you, man, I love it all. I can't wait.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. King is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Jones in at the 3.
Well, the dribble drive from Malcolm Brogdon is one of the key aspects to balance that pretty perimeter game. What a nice move. Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Chatted with Brian Keith. Well, he's worried about a number of issues, and front and center, James Harden. He said James will dissect you. It's hard to speed him up and hard to slow him down. He's their catalyst. But he thinks if they do a good job on Harden, they have a good shot at winning. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now here's King. In the game against Boston, very impressive. Harden, money from the wing.
It feels like any shot is within Harden's range. This is one of the toughest covers in the entire league.
Brogdon against Harden. Brogdon kicks to Valanciunas. The three-pointer, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
Now Kuzma. James Harden missing on the 3. And again, Washington, no good. Bay against King. Harden with a screen on Bay. Here's the 3. And Harden with the basket on the assist by AI. Harden's got 5 points so far.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Now, here's Kispert. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Harden sets the pick for AI. Valanciunas against Harden. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And it's Brian Keith calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, and that one, unbelievable shooting display, especially from long range. That turned out to be the difference.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
Wizards making a switch here. Koulibaly's checked in. Valanciunas sets a screen for Kuzma. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Clippers leading by 7. King with it, picked up by Kuzma. Kuzma against King. Down low. Now here's Harden. He's tightly guarded. That shot is off. Good D by Brogdon. Pass to Kispert. Kuzma with it. Now Koulibaly. Kispert, the pass to Valanciunas. The Wizards with another miss.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Harden with a screen on Valanciunas. 3-pointer. And James Harden with the 3. Harden's got 10 points.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keith. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Washington making some changes. Bagley, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Bay comes in for Corey Kispert. And Lewis subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. The Clippers also changing it up. Zubac is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Mann comes in for Derek Jones. And Porter subbed in for Powell. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Here's King. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Now here's Lewis. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Pass to Bagley. Here's Bay. Sinks the triple.
Showing the range. How about Bay taking and making his fair share of those triples.
Lewis against Harden. Launches a three. And AI with the basket on the assist from Harden. He's got 7.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
They've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Terrence Mann is out there with Porter. Then there's Batum. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's King at the 5, roaming the paint. And finished off by Bagley.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that ball.
Recently, Doors, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They've only missed the playoffs twice, going all the way back to 2012. They made their first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Tyronn said half of it is great talent. I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. Bagley sets a screen for Lewis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Clippers leading by 14. Here's King. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Back to Koulibaly. Drills the three-pointer. Koulibaly's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Not a standout part of Sarr's game, but good work recognizing that opening in the defense and making the right read.
Here's King. Again, the Clippers.
I'll tell you, the consistency of a good first quarter leads to an excellent second quarter. Riding the wave here.
Out to the right wing. Here's Bay. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. King against Bay. King outside. Lewis grabs the board.
You guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
It's been a few years now, Doris, but it feels like point guard is the position in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, we certainly have our share of great point guards. Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they seem to be in the MVP conversation consistently. But the last couple MVPs, you look back, you've got a couple of centers. For a long time, the small forward spot dominated the game. It's really something that's in constant flux.
Sar with it. Working on Zubac.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
King bangs home the trifecta. King's got 24.
Yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Pass to Bay. Will it go? And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Bay really understands how to draw fouls. Fantastic at getting defenders to overcommit.
GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar level talent.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And it's Kispert in the corner. Back to Bay. Pass to Kuzma. Washington gets it back. No good from Valanciunas.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Can he keep it going? Another one falls for the Clippers.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Brogdon kicks to Bay. Here's Brogdon. This one for three. That shot missing.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability. He's winning with anticipation.
And so it's Los Angeles in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back to the action in just a minute.
Starving.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Clippers.
They've kept the ball moving.
And that's all for us. Now it's...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Really an incredible game from AI.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Kyle Kuzma is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Kispert. Then it's Sadiq Bey. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard position. So that's who Brian Keefe starts the second half with. Here's Valanciunas. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Looking for a breather. And maybe just one or two things to talk about. Wizards making a switch here. Koulibaly's checked in. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You take a look at the 76ers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when I look at the Clippers, they're just so locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
King against Valanciunas. Jones sets the pick for Harden. It's good from long range. Harden's got 13.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint, 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And a wide open look for Valanciunas. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, I think it makes their offense so much more effective when Valanciunas can knock down those face-up jumpers. It draws all those bigs away from the cup.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. That one goes in. 18 points for him.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And as James Harden enters his mid-30s doors, he's still able to put his fingerprints all over a game.
It's so true, Kevin. Rumors of his supposed demise have been greatly exaggerated. This guy's able to create shots for himself and his teammates at an elite level.
And here we go. Fast break. Powell's got it. Stolen by Brogdon. Here's Koulibaly. The Clippers grab the miss. Harden dishes to Powell. King outside. Harden outside. Shoots over Brogdon. Again, the Clippers.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Yeah.
He's been looking around and just miss after miss right now.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
King with it. Brogdon picks him up. King outside. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. Leonard. And the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, Kawhi helping to set the tone with that kind of energy, creating second chances. Nicely done.
Right wing. Pass to Valanciunas from past the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. King's got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Wizards. And here is Kispert. And he's good on the 3-ball. Kispert's got himself on the board with 3 days.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Kicks it out to Harden. There's the triple. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering. Hot. 9 for 11.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Pass to Valanciunas. Takes a 3. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
King outside. Harden with it. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And Brogdon, here we go. It's good. Brogdon's got his 2nd basket.
Boy, that's the level of aggression that can really kickstart an offense. Malcolm Brogdon puts it on the deck with authority.
King, the pass to Harden. Shoots over Brogdon. And Harden with the basket on the assist by AI. Harden's got 27.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who...
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition. And
way to bring the effort tonight.
Another day, another win. Good work. As fans we've seen yet, make sure you disappoint them.